This is a Minecraft mega build. Wait, no, that's just my normal building skill. I think you get the point. To say the least, I'm not really good at building, and I don't have the type of money to be able to buy someone to train me, so I'm gonna be using the one and only Minecraft building handbook. And at the end of this video, there'll be a secret judge rating us to see if the handbook really improves your building. Right, so let's check what the first build is, I guess. Alright, so let's get on to building it. We'll just finish up the outline. Now we've got this base layer. And now for the second step, we add the floor. Okay, so now it looks like we need to add a bit of like these wooden wall things on the top, and also I think a bit of glass pillory things. So I think I understand what we have to do. Okay, so for the final thing, I think we need to add a bit of a roof, and then we should be done. Alright, and just like that, we finished with build number 1. Honestly, I like it quite a lot. It's just the exterior looks a teeny bit basic, but what about the interior? And here is where we ran into our first problem. In the Minecraft handbook, it didn't say anywhere about how to do decoration, meaning that technically we couldn't do it. So we'd just have to hope that the judge wouldn't give us a low score for this. Now it's finally time for the second build, where it's going to be a garden, which will have a little bit of a maze going through and then a fountain in the middle. Honestly, I kind of don't know what's happening, but we're gonna start off by building the fountain first. So if I remember correctly, it was couple blocks like that to the side. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Honestly, I think we have to widen this by one more. So bam, 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 bam. There's like this. And then there was like and then it's like this. Alright, now what we have to do is add the finishing touch, which is the water. And oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. And now it was time to add the finishing touch, the maze. And we are finally done with build number 2. Honestly, I like building this way more than build number 1. It's honestly way more fun, but I don't know, the detail and everything, I guess I used a bit less detail, but we'll see if the judge will like it in the end. So I guess we've got nothing to wait for, and we can go on to build number 3. And now it's time to build this bridge for our third build, but obviously we're gonna modify it to, like, you know, keep the originality to ourselves. I think we found the perfect area to do this, so I mean, all that's left to do now is honestly build it. This one was probably one of my favorites because of generally like the amount of creativity I could have put into this. This was one of the more ideas that I could have just played around a bit more. and honestly, just let my imagination free. That's the third build complete, which I'm honestly pretty impressed with, but now it's time for what you guys have all been waiting for. And now it's time to message the judge to see what he wants us to build. But before I let you watch the rest of the video, did you know that there's a really cool feature on YouTube which lets you see how many people subscribed? So if all of you subscribe, this is how I'll feel. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, I'm panicking, and not because of the fact that I just blew up both of my builds, but because of the fact that he got us to make a pizza roll. And now the thing about it is that I haven't built a pizza roll ever in my life. And honestly, call me a psycho, but I barely know what they look like. Anyway, this doesn't have anything to do with the handbook, but it's not like we can change what he picked, so we may as well just not complain. Now, the last thing I remember pizza rolls as is like having this like yellow, I don't know, this might be good. There's like yellowish orange kind of cross thing. And if I remember correctly, they're also kind of like circular. Of all things he could have said, a freaking mansion would have been easier, man. Now I'm probably gonna get a terrible rating for this because I barely even know what they look like. I mean, from memory, this looks kind of like a pizza roll. Like cheesy inside, and a bit of like a leaf thing and like pepperoni on the top. We're cooked. This kind of just looks like a blob right now. Trust the process. Okay, so now right now we're 5 minutes in and this is looking terrible. I feel like simply what we have to do is just like flatten out these sides a bit, make them a bit taller. Okay, I guess I can kind of see the vision. Can you guys too see the vision? And then we can also get a bit of green wool, carpet or whatever, to kind of I actually don't know. I mean, like, wait, I think I know what I can do to sell it out. Make it so it's like someone took a bite out of it, and then it's like the cheese from the inside stretching out. Throw those in the inside, then maybe that down. Am I confident in this? Not in the slightest. Does it look like a pizza roll? You know what, I'll just put a side-to-side picture here so you can see. Alright, I guess it's time to take the screenshot and see what he says. And it's now the moment that you've all been waiting for. All this training for nothing.